What's up everyone, TerraQuake here, and welcome back to our Pokemon Silver walkthrough. It is part 3. In part 2, we finally got our adventure going after dealing with all the shenanigans around New Bark Town, and we got our second team member, Scout, aka the Sentret, and fought some trainers on Route 30 and 31. And yeah, we made our way to Violet City, checked it out real quick, and then we are standing here on Route 36, about to go down into the Ruins of Alph. Now, this is a completely optional area in the game, and a lot of it you can't access until you get Surf. However, what you can go ahead and do is solve one of the puzzles. There's actually a total of 4 puzzles in the entire area, and if you click A on this wall, you know, it looks a little confusing to start. There's a bunch of random tiles that you have to kind of just match up, basically. And I'll go ahead and give you guys a hint. This one is supposed to end up being a Kabuto. And yeah, the other 3, I believe it's like Ho-Oh, Charizard, and Ammonite, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I might cut this out, but right now I think I'm doing a pretty good job. It gets a little bit more complicated in Heart Gold and Soul Silver because you can actually rotate the pieces, but luckily they were nice to us in Gold and Silver and just made it to where they don't rotate. You kind of just have to put them in the right spot. So let's see if I can do this. I'll be pretty proud of myself. This first one is going to end up being Kabuto, as you might already be able to tell. So I believe that should be all the border pieces. That's how I usually start these things. So then we just have 2 pieces in the middle, and honestly, I think I'm just going to try and have to play around with these things real quick. But the main goal of this is to unlock the ruins, which actually sit below us, and once you do that, you will have access to catch the Psychic-type Pokemon Unknown. And if I'm going to be honest, it's really not that good of a Pokemon. It only gets access to Hidden Power. But there we go. We solved the Kabuto. And I think we just have to hit B. And oh yeah, there you go. It looks like an earthquake's happening, but oh my goodness, the floor just came out from under us. And yeah, apparently there's a strange presence here. And you know, it's just a little creepy down here. There's a bunch of random statues. But again, Unknown is the only Pokemon for you to catch. And Unknown has 26 different forms in this game because they're all based off the alphabet. It goes A to Z. So yeah, if you want to get yourself an Unknown, I wouldn't recommend it. As I said, they can only get Hidden Power, and you know, they're just not that strong in the first place. But I guess they're useful for completing the Pokédex and stuff. Well, actually, there's another thing you can do with these guys. And I will show you what you can do with them. Well, I'm not going to catch them, but okay, basically, you can catch Unknown down here, and the more you get, you can actually, I don't know, I'm saying actually a lot. That's going to be this entire video. But, yeah, I know once you get 3 Unknowns, you can come over to this house, and a guy in here will actually, why am I saying actually? Will update your Pokédex, and it adds like some sort of unknown feature or something like that. I'm not sure if, you know, it's only, you know, you catch 3 Unknowns and then that's the only update you get, or maybe if you catch more, then you get more upgrades, but I'm not sure. I've never really done it, but again, that's, you know, basically the only use to catching Unknowns, if I'm gonna be honest. Now right here will lead you down to the next route, but that guy's blocking it right now. We will not be able to access that area until we defeat Falkner, aka the first gym leader, which we'll be doing in the next video. But for now, I want to head on into the Sprout Tower. As I quickly said towards the end of the last episode, there's some trainers you can battle, some items you can get. Now, unlike Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it is optional in these games. You do not have to come in here before the gym. And the gym is pretty low leveled, if I'm going to be honest. Like, the gym leader's ace is a level 9. And your Pokemon might already be there. Mine aren't. And I started with Chikorita, so I think I'm going to have a bit harder of a time with the gym. So I'm definitely going to train in here first. And if you couldn't tell by the name, Sprout Tower, most people in here are going to have Bellsprouts. The good old classic grass and poison type. And yeah, if you started with Totodile, you might struggle in here a little bit. So maybe catch yourself a Pidgey or Hoot or something. If you started with Cyndaquil, you're gonna like sweep through this area. And for me, with Chikorita, I'm kind of just tackling my way through. We're about to get Razor Leaf though, which is pretty nice. And of course, we'll kind of share the experience with Scout, our Sentret. But yeah, there we go, Razor Leaf. A very nice move to have this early on in the game. And the guys here on the first couple of floors will just have a team of 3 level 3 Bellsprouts. Later on, though, you'll see a couple of higher leveled ones, as well as a few Hoots. I don't know why there's Hoots in here. Maybe like the guys on the higher floors, they're at like a higher ranking and they're allowed to have Hoots. I don't know. This place is just, you know, a little crazy. The whole like backstory to it is that there's a big pillar in the middle that's constantly shaking, you know, but it's still able to hold up the tower, and that kind of represents how Bellsprout's body shakes or something along those lines. As I said, it's a little weird, but we're gonna do it for the experience nonetheless. So yeah, this is the third and final Bellsprout on this guy's team, and down he goes. First Sage is out of the way. Also, a new Pokemon you can capture in here is Gastly, the Ghost and Poison type. Keep in mind, it can only be found when you're playing at night. And right there is a Paralyze Heal. And I guess I haven't really talked about the whole day and night feature in this game, because Pokemon Gold and Silver were the first ones to introduce that whole aspect to the Pokemon games. So yeah, some Pokemon like Gastly and Hoot back on the earlier routes can only be found when you're playing in the nighttime. So it is kind of important when you get asked to like set your clock at the start of the game, because that might dictate what Pokemon you run into. Of course, you know, the game will constantly change time with the real world time. So don't think if you set the time today, the region will always be in the daytime. But yeah, also, I've realized we have missed 2 tackles so far in this battle. What are we doing, Pear? Come on, man. I'm choosing you to try and, like, you know, give you some popularity, because I know you're the least popular pick out of the 3 Johto starters. But you're not really proving me well here. You do get to level 9, though. I really need to get Scout back out here, though. He's already fallen behind. However, I will admit, Sentret will be used in the upcoming gym, because as I said in the last episode, the gym is a flying type gym. So yeah, if you started with Chikorita, you might want to get yourself something else. You probably will need to get yourself something else, if I'm gonna be real. However, I will say there's not many flying type moves you have to worry about, because unlike Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where Faulkner's Pidgeotto is a little stronger and has a better moveset, this one really only has like Tackle and Mud Slap, so that's all you really have to worry about. But something like a Geodude might not be a bad idea, or really just, you know, anything else like a Sentret, for example. They will definitely be very helpful. What is with Tackle, man? I think I've missed like 4 so far in this video. I mean, it's 95 accuracy, and I know these Bellsprouts don't have any moves to lower accuracy. Like, what are we doing? I mean, I already have to use a potion, man. That's just embarrassing. We're getting owned by level 3 Bellsprouts. Oh, man. Alright. I only have 2 potions. I haven't even, like, gone on a shopping spree so far in the game, but I'll probably do that before the first gym. Anyways, 3rd floor time. First of all, though, actually, that is the right way. I meant to go north to get the item, but whatever, we will battle this guy. And this is the second to last floor. So this is the second to last, or no, sorry, this is actually the last time you'll have to fight a dude that just has a level, no, what am I saying, bro? That has a team of Bellsprouts. I was trying to say like level 3 Bellsprouts, but whatever. Yeah. Once you move up to the 4th floor, there will be some higher level Bellsprouts, and the battles won't be as tedious. Yay! So that's exciting. But for now, we're just going to keep on chipping away at these dudes with Scout, who's almost level 9. So that'll be good. Also, another thing I would like to mention, you might already be able to notice it with Sentret here, but I really like when I play through Pokemon games, I like to use Pokemon on my team that are from that current generation. So, for example, in this game, my whole team is going to be Generation 2 Pokemon, which in these games is kind of hard because, as I've previously mentioned, Johto, for some reason, they just have a lot of Kantomons. Like, some of the Generation 2 Pokemon can't be found until the post-game. But, trust me, I have my team planned out, so I guess that gives you guys a little bit of a hint as to what team members I'll be getting in the future. But another example, you know, if I was playing through Generation 4, I would use Pokemon from the Sinnoh region. I don't know, I just kind of like to play them that way. I'm not saying I've always done that. Literally, in my very first Pokemon game, which was Pokemon Heart Gold, I used a ton of Generation 1 Pokemon. Anyways, right there's an X-Defend. Generation 2 definitely introduced a lot of new items compared to Generation 1. Unfortunately, there is still a limited bag space, which is very annoying, so, you know, I'm going to have to keep track of my bag and deposit some items here and there, but at the start of the game, you don't really have to worry about that. But here we are on the final floor, and we've got these, like, gold Bellsprout statues. They freaking worship this Pokemon, man, I tell you. It's a little strange. But, yeah, we have, like, a row of 3 Sages to fight, and here's where the Bellsprouts get a little tougher. Oh my gosh, level 6, so scary. Yeah, come on, Pear, get out here. I know you're still stuck with Tackle because Razor Leaf would do like 1 hit point since they quad resisted these dudes. But that's okay, that's okay. We're just gonna whittle you down. I will say there's a special guest that we will be seeing here towards the end of the battle. Or not battle, end of the tower. So yeah, watch out for that. I mean, nothing you have to worry about. Like, it won't be an extra battle, but it'll be a little surprise, I suppose. And look at that experience right there for Pear. Let's go, almost to level 10. And yeah, that guy's like, oh my gosh, got beat by a mere child. I mean, they're just disrespecting us just because we're 10 years old. Come on now. Also, this guy mentioned that if you beat the Sage Leader, or whatever he's called, who is 2 battles away right now, he will give you the HM for Flash, which can't be used outside of battle until you defeat Faulkner. But just keep that in mind. That is another thing you can grab if you do decide to go through this place. However, unlike Pokemon Red and Blue, you don't really have to use Flash, like, how do I say this, mandatorily? Is that a word? You know, it's not mandatory to get through the game. And there's the Dark Cave that we saw in the last video. We saw how fun that was to go through. And I think there's a couple of other spots, but there's not really any main areas that you absolutely need Flash for. So, again, if you don't want to do this place, you definitely don't have to. But, you know, I knew for a fact that I needed the experience, especially since I started with Chikorita. And we're doing a walkthrough, so, hey, I might as well. But this is the last guy in here before we take on the leader, I guess you could call him. I think he's still called a Sage, but maybe he has his own little trainer class. I'm not too sure, but oh my gosh, it's a level 7 Bellsprout. Yeah, you better watch out. It's starting to get pretty serious. It actually kind of is, man. I think I only have 1 potion remaining, so I gotta be careful here. We're probably gonna have to use that on Scout in just a second, which kind of sucks because, again, we still have 1 battle to go. And, oh, no, I have 2. Okay, never mind. We should be good. Yeah, I was about to say, I gotta go into that last battle without healing Pear. No! But I guess I could go back down and heal, but it's such a long way down. I just don't want to. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, you live with a Sliver, of course. And Sentret. How dare you get outsped by these Bellsprouts? And you almost die, holy cow. Yo, stop, Bellsprout. You can't be doing that. And this is one of the dudes that has a Hoot-Hoot in here, by the way. So, yeah, you'll be seeing a couple of these things, and I guess we have to use our last potion. Man, I feel like I've been bodied in this place. Like, I don't know, it's rough. It is rough out here. Hopefully we will win this tackling battle with Hoot-Hoot, especially if he's an idiot and goes for Foresight. But yeah, Hoot-Hoot, a normal flying type, it evolves pretty early on at level 20, and I've used one before. I can say it's pretty good. It gets stuff like Hypnosis, which is always useful, and we miss Scout. This is not the time to miss, my guy. It really isn't. You miss again! Dude, I swear, my luck with tackle has been so bad. I mean, we have to switch. Now, I really do have to go all the way back down and heal. Because we're out of potions, and we still have one more fight. And I'm telling you, it's all because tackle missed. I mean, bro, what is going on? All right, here we go. Knockdown. Oh my gosh, Pear. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? All right, Pear takes that thing down, and I need to go heal. Okay, I am back all healed up and ready to walk around this pillar, and oh my goodness, it's shaking a ton, and guess who it is? It is our rival, Gold. And the Elder, he's like, hey, you have good battling skills, but you don't really have good, relationships with your Pokemon. And come to find out later on in the game, you'll see that our rival, he just doesn't like his Pokemon very much. He thinks they're all weak if they lose. But, apparently he did just defeat the Elder, which, by the way, I was just talking about it. I guess he does have his own little trainer class name. And yeah, don't worry, you won't have to fight your rival here. He kind of just talks to you a bit, and he only cares about strong Pokemon. And, he's kind of the stereotypical, just all about winning trainer, not about love in your Pokemon. And if I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of leaning towards that too. I'm not all about love sometimes. Anyways, let's take on the Elder, the final trainer here in the Sprout Tower. And apparently during this battle, he's going to check the trust between our Pokemon. Psh, you don't think I have trust with my Pokemon, Sage Lee? I think I do. So he actually has 3 Mons. 2 of them are just going to be a Bellsprout. The last one's going to be a Hoot-Hoot. Now, I went back down and healed, but I kind of forgot to get potions. I'm not even going to lie. So, we might have to survive off of berries, if I can even do that. We'll see. We will see how this battle plays out. I really hope I don't lose. As I said in episode 1, in this game, you lose half of your money when you lose a fight. So, anyways, yeah, we already have been knocked down due to these Vine Whips. Berries only heal 10 HP, but that'll be enough to get us through this Bellsprout. As you will see right here, saying that we don't miss a tackle or get crit. Don't miss. Thank you, Scout. Okay, so down goes the first Bellsprout, and we will level up in the process, which is very nice. Level 10. There we go, and will you go to the Hoot-Hoot? No, you're going to go to your second Bellsprout. Okay, I'm thinking it would have been a better idea to use Pear because he would be able to eat up the Vine Whips a lot better, and then we could have sent out Sentret for the Hoot-Hoot, but oh well. Past is in the past, and we get a crit. Let's go, Pear. And this man's going to waste his time going for growth. I mean, I guess it's useful because, remember, Physical Special Split wasn't until Generation 4, so Vine Whip is special in this game. But yeah, we resisted that big time. So down goes the second Bellsprout, and last up will be his Hoot-Hoot, and I believe it's still level 7. Maybe it's level 9. Let's see. It might be a little higher leveled. It is level 10. Holy cow, that is higher level than Faulkner's Ace. So, honestly, if I had to say who the toughest trainer in this city is, it's this Sage because, I mean, to be fair, he is the higher leveled Pokemon. Faulkner, I would say that's a little bit embarrassing for you, bud. I'm just saying. I'm going to see, yeah, it looks like Razor Leaf, well, that was a crit. I don't know, we'll try it again. Razor Leaf does have a high crit chance, so let's go for it. Also, I did notice, since we picked Chikorita, we have now picked the Grass starter in both walkthroughs so far. I promise I don't have like a, special place in my heart for all the Grass starters. Out of all the starters, my favorite is, well, I guess it's Turtwig, but my second favorite is Totodile. I would choose Totodile over any of the other starters besides Turtwig. But, yeah, I kind of just found that as a coincidence. But when I was making my team for, this walkthrough and the Pokemon Blue one, I just found that, hey, Bulbasaur is probably my best pick. Anyways, if my calculations are correct... Oh, we're going to outspeed. I guess we were at a speed tie that whole time. I was about to say that we would live on 2 HP, but we don't even have to worry about that. Pear got the job done. And we have defeated this final Sage in the Sprout Tower. So, Yeah, he's going to congratulate us, and apparently we did a much better job than our rival, and he will give us HMO 5 Flash. As I said earlier, it can't be used until we get the first badge, so you don't really need to worry about that. And we are getting a call from Youngster Joey. Yeah, sometimes, if you give your phone number to a bunch of trainers, they will just randomly call you about something pointless. They won't even rematch you, so that is kind of the downside of doing so. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. In the next one, we will be taking on the first gym here in the Johto region in Violet City. But for now, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces!